Right, YouTube's working. All right. Woo! Now it's much better. All right, everybody. Hey, Lewis Porter Jr., thank you for stopping by for our latest episode of Transparency Agenda. Today it is Wednesday, November the 30th, even though the title says November 29th. I'll be changing that in the edit. That's why editing is cool. Here on Wednesday, it's comic book day, so I've got some stuff to talk about, some new books. I got to reach for one real quick. Come back. And we're going to talk about some other fun stuff. And we're going to talk about a dumb mistake I made. I think I just need to talk about this today because it's one of those things I didn't ever expect to do. So I thought it'd be nice to talk about it and tell you how stupid I can be. Because, you know, sometimes you do stupid things and I do stupid things. And we should talk about the stupid things we've done. So, yeah. So let me talk the stupid thing first, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. All right. So everybody knows I've been working on this. Got it out. It's now in color. Boom. So we made a level on our donor level when we did the Kickstarter for, I think it was $150, that you could get your picture in the book. So I got these 10 people. They were all excited. I got the pictures made for them. We got together, put it together, made the book, boom, put it out. And then I realized, but someone wrote me back and said, hey, I didn't see my picture in there. I'm like, what are you talking about? Of course your picture's in there. I know. So I looked at the book. I omitted his picture. Mark D. Irving paid me the money. We made the picture, but somehow between my layout and my confusion, I left his picture out, which was completely wrong of me to do that. And I wanted to apologize, at least, you know, face to face, as it were, to him, because I mean, look, he supported me when he didn't have to, and that really kind of upsets me as a person that, you know, we made a mistake like that. And I mean, it was a stupid mistake. It was definitely an oversight, but still, it's my mistake. I'm the boss. My name's in the company. I take full responsibility for it. So, you know, I've been talking to him via email, so I'm hoping enough to be kind enough to forgive us, and, you know, he'll like what I suggested. So, you know, these things happen. So, you know, like I said, these things happen. Make mistakes, got to fess up. That's just the way it goes. So here we go. So today I went to the comic book store and I bought only 2 books. And let me show you the 2 books I bought. First off, I bought Avengers 18. So this is the last Avengers that's coming out, the new Avengers. They're now going to be changing it too. Let me show you the back so you can see the ad. US Avengers is going to be the new book right here. And I'm not 100% sure on it, but one of my favorite artists is working on it, so I got to check it out. So, plus, it looks like it's going to try to be a lighter book, so it can maybe go somewhere. That can maybe go somewhere. And this wasn't really something I can say I enjoyed. There were some moments that were interesting, but it needs some work. But like I said, I've read a lot worse books in my time. Okay, I read Cap Wolf during Mark Grunwald's run, which is horrendous. But if I can read that, I can read this. So that's what I say about that. So it's the last issue. If you read the series, you probably will like this one. It's just an end piece. I just got it for nostalgia's sake. Put it back over here. Next up, of course, boom, picked up Thunderbolts. And of course I picked it up because Jim Zub brought it, and Jim Zub's a friend of ours. So of course we support our friends. I really hate they do this. See, this is some bad marketing idea. See, in marketing, they tell you got to put number 1 in every issue. That's going to help it sell. Number 1 is going to help it sell. Except that, let me put it this way. It's issue number 7. See how it's down here, issue number 7? But you put number 1 in the corner, everyone thinks, oh, number 1, it's a number 1 seller. Yeah, the marketing guys thought of this, and whoever thought that'd be a good idea for marketing, they should fire them. Because, you know, it really is upsetting to me that you can't sell books except on number 1. Yeah, I know number 1 sell very well. But actually give me a number 1. Don't try to do a fake out marketing strategy that, oh, you know, this is something we're going to do. I hope Jim Zub could talk to him about this. I know he can't, but I hope he could talk to himself how bad of an idea that is, because it is a bad idea. It's a completely horrible idea. It is like bad on that catastrophic level of bad. So that's the bad part. Also, the cool thing about this book, this newest issue, I cannot pronounce his name, but I really can. It's Sean Izaakse has done some artwork for some of his pictures. Has done some artwork for Green Ronin, and I've seen his stuff online for a long time. And I was a fan of his work, and now he's got himself doing an actual book in Marvel Comics. That's kind of cool. You know, this guy also was another guy who started out in RPGs and made the comics. So don't anybody tell you can't go from comics to RPGs. I mean, RPGs to comics. I mean, let's just be honest. Apparently, we got, you know, half the companies seem to be made with guys like us. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea. Next up, and this is the thing I paid for, but I don't. Once again, I don't think I should pay for this. You'd be like, well, what do you think you should pay for? previews. The previews is a huge. If I've talked about it before, let me pull the Marvel section out. I've talked about it once. I've talked about it a million times. Previews. This is a big book that comes out from Diamond, who is the world's largest distributor. 25 years of Image. That's so scary when I think about that. This is the world's largest distributor of, let's say pulp culture. This is called pop culture material. This is their big order book that comes out every month, if you did not know. It is on newsprint. Notice, it is on newsprint, and it's color. And the price of this book is currently $4.99 or $5.35 in Canada. So this thing, which is, what can I put up to it, though? Here's a dime. Boom. Boom. See how much thicker? It's a dime and a half thick. So here's something that costs $4.99. It's got newsprint pages, and it sells every month, and it's basically just in a big order book. And people put money in to basically make this big order book. So you can find out what's coming in comics. And, sometimes games, because I'm going to go back to the game section. Da-da-da-da. I can tell you what's coming out for Pathfinder. Oh, look at this. So we'll turn the game section. See the Pathfinder stuff. Oh, I can't really. Oh, my finger's not long enough. But over there. So this book is for that. This is for ordering. This is a book that I get every month, and I get it for the research information. It's like, oh, Ivan Reis apparently doing another Justice League America. Looks like we're getting some people on it that I know and some I don't know, and I don't know why we're doing this, but I'm having a feeling it's done because of the show. It could be interesting. Ivan Reis, he's a great artist. I think he's a good guy. I think he'll be good on the artwork. So here we are with that. And I put this down. That was the last ones. That's a free one? Yeah. Oh, that came out. Okay, put that down. It's not important. So also, with previews, you normally get one of these. This is Marvel's book of comics. Marvel, for some reason, and I've never really understood why they still do it this way, Marvel does their own separate books. They print, they make out. It's a big marketing book, and they shove it into previews. While DC Comics, owned by Warner Brothers, has said they're not going to do anything that stupid. They're going to just keep everything in the book. But then they started doing this, direct currents, and it's free. And basically, it's a house organ. You remember house organs, people? Just magazines that companies make to talk about themselves, which I'm okay with that. Oh, what is this? Wait a minute. See, I open this up and I see two pictures I like very much. Johnny Sorrow, and the Emerald Empress. So I'm like, oh, I'm already kind of interested in what this is about. Ooh, Rustum the Prison. Holy cow, this is kind of interesting. I'm about to read this now. See? Boom. It turns into a big marketing piece. So this really should go in the previews as a piece, because that's really what it is. It looks like it's another piece for previews. And they put it out with previews, so I figure this is something they're going to start doing now. Is that instead of doing, the previews book, they might go to a free one like that, just so people can read it and stuff like that. So this all ties into the story I'm about to talk about now, which is the title of this one. $7.99 for comic books is a dumb idea. So I went to get my book because I was getting my stuff, and I heard about the DC was doing a DC Showcase book. And basically what DC Showcase is they take artists and writers, they have them write short stories on characters and see how you like them. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is kind of cool. I'd love to pick that book up. So I go over the shelf and I pick up the book. It's a size book. It's a fairly thick size book, reasonable. And I go, oh, okay, great. Let me look through it. And then I saw the price. It's $7.99. And I'm like, my head just crumbled. It's like, why can't you guys understand this? Why don't you understand this? It isn't rocket science here. This is something that happens apparently over and over, and the guys in DC don't get this, or the guys at Marvel don't get this. Look, if you're going to do a book like that, you can't put that price point on it. Because like I said, I would have bought it, but I'm not spending $8 on a single comic book issue, because I'll grab 3 of these. Boom. Because of this. And this might be fair, but you'll understand when I show it to you. All right. Yeah. So back in the olden days, I used that like a couple years ago, CrossGen did a series, Forge and Edge, these mini trade paperback size books. These are the later ones. The early ones were a little bigger. The early ones were like regular comic size, but then they started doing these mini books. In this mini book, read that, 192 pages for $7.95. Now I got every one of these. I got every one of the Forge. I got every one of the Edge. And I'm trying to get the trade paperbacks the same size too. Now, why did I buy this? Look at this book. First of all, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 comic books in here. 7 full comic books from there are 6 of the different series. Oh, sorry, wrong side. 6 of the different series that I could read and find out about for $8. Let's do the quick math. A typical comic book is about 22 pages. This was 7, so that means there's even more pages. How many pages of ads are in here? Other pages of ads. You know, there's a section of ads in the back. I'm guessing it looks like maybe 15, maybe 20 pages of ads. Okay. So let's figure it's 170 pages worth of content. Dude, that's a great price. Why would I not buy this book? Why would I not? And let's be honest. All they did, which was brilliant of them, they reprinted books they've already done. So if you were a fan of one book, and let me tell you, this is how I got interested in CrossGen. They put these things out, and I was like, oh, what's this? You can see all kinds of different stuff. So I started reading one of the books. I read through, like, they had 6, 7 books. And I said, oh, what's this thing called Negation? Oh, this seems pretty interesting. So I read Negation, and then I started reading the trades. And I read the first trade, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get this book. And then I become a fan because of these small collected idea and book. And I thought, they don't do these with Marvel and DC. And to me, it's like, look at this price point. Look at the price point. Only $7.95. Look at this. It's a trade paperback, and it's big enough to fit in my hand. And you can sell this all day, but you can go, oh, how many stories are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different books, 7 different stories. Yeah, $8. Boom. $8. Less than $10. Put your money down, you go. And then we look at here, and they even call it, what I love it. This is Scions, little one. This is what they call, boom. Oops, sorry, this one. Traveler's Edition. And look at the price of this one. Actually, I get this up close. Look at the price of this one. Come on, camera, focus. Camera. All right, since the camera's not focusing, the price on this one is $9.95. And I get issues. How many issues do I get on this? I want to give you, but I always want to give you. This one, it collects issues 8 to 14. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 7. See how 7 is the lucky number they keep going with? 7. Most trades are 6. Some are 4. This thing is $10. You think I'm not going to buy this at $10? You think I'm not going to be interested in this at $10? You think I'm not going to just pick it up like, $10? Oh, let me see how it goes. Oh my God, I love it. I've become a new book fan. Comic guys haven't figured this out. They're still doing the stupid stuff. They're still doing the dumbest thing possible. They're still trying to get people to buy floppy books on a monthly basis that are too big, too expensive, too stupid. If that book had been smaller and thicker with more stuff, I would have bought it without even thinking about it. But because it was a floppy comic book that looked like it maybe was about, maybe at the best 60 pages, maybe 80 if I'm being nice. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. This is a great way to get people involved in your comic, especially if a comic company. I am amazed how some of the people in the comic industry don't understand the basics of how books are sold. And I still don't get it. And I still don't understand why they don't sell this kind of stuff and why they don't think about ways to get more people involved. Get more people involved to see different premier books. I'm not going to spend $3 per book to try it out, but I'll definitely spend $9 to try out about 8 of them because I'm willing to bet one of these are going to be interesting to me. At least 1, maybe 2, maybe 4 will be interesting to me, but they're not even smart enough to do that. Marvel has a great opportunity to do that. DC has a great opportunity to do that. You can tell old stories. You can get stuff, and this is the other thing. The way they did these Forge books, it was like, months after the books. I mean, you're talking like I think there's even maybe a year, some of the books, a year or 2 after the book started. So they started putting like 1 issue in one, the next one have issue 2. So you still get to read the story, and you don't have to try, I can't find the trade paperback. And you can still get some other stories in here that might just interest you. It was a smart business idea. While a lot of things CrossGen were not great, this was smart, and that pisses me off. That's why $7 for like an 80-page comic book pisses me off. Because I can hold up these books and go, why don't you do something like this? Because you would have had my sale. You would have had my sale. And especially since this is like DC showcase, we're talking about these are people who haven't been like ever done anything. So why would you not do it like something like this to get people interested in maybe reading something cool or reading characters would be cool? Just talk about a missed opportunity. It just pisses me off every time. I'm done. I'm done talking about that. All right. So of course, as always, it is tomorrow will be our Thursday show. I'll talk about something fun and interesting, a little lighter, not as heavy as this, but something cool and stuff. So all you got to do, as always, go in the little corner here in YouTube, subscribe. It's very important. We always like your subscriptions. Also come by and check us tomorrow at this time. And as always, thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. And we're going to have a lovely night. Oh, before I forget, because I almost ran off and now whatever. So look, we just released the Infinite Dungeon collected PDF for the secret rooms for our $3.95 and up donors. So if you want to go check it out, you got to go become a donor to do that. While the other regular size one will be released tomorrow, I'm guessing at midnight, because I put it up for midnight at RPG Now. I'm also got to go through some other places to put it out. So tomorrow you'll see it. You see it running available. You check it out, see if you like it. And if you like it, subscribe. It's kind of a win-win, simple thing to think about. That's how we do it. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got stuff to do. I will talk to you all later.